What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We just did Jungle Boy, and if you're going back a couple years in AEW, then you wouldn't be seeing Jungle Boy without the man Luchasaurus. And that's what we're getting into today. This is a really cool looking figure. I'm excited to bust this one open. I've been a fan of Luchasaurus since the first AEW event that I watched. Their very first pay-per-view, not the All In, but the next one. When they actually finally had the name All Elite. Luchasaurus I've always liked. The new gimmick, Kill Switch, I know there's a figure out of that. I wasn't a big fan of that, but that's because I'm a Luchasaurus guy. I really like the gimmick. But we're going to head on over to the stage. We're going to bust this guy out of here. And we'll put him back with his Jurassic Express teammate, Jungle Boy. Over to the stage. You can't do that right now. Alright, got Luchasaurus up here on the stage. Gonna do something a little different with this one. I've gonna be able to do a comparison at the end. Of course, I'm also going to put him back with his tag partner and recreate Jurassic Express. But I have a second Luchasaurus. It's this exact same one. It's already been opened. It belongs to my daughter. It's been a long time since I talked about this, but Luchasaurus was one of her favorite AEW wrestlers. The first time I took her to see AEW in downtown Nashville was when Luchasaurus returned from injury. So it was a really exciting night. She opened her figures the night we did. I think when we put the Monday Night Raw Ultimate ring together. We were making that video, and we put the ring together, and then we took a break and left it here in the room. And I think we went and got some food and then come back to finish the video. Well, when we came back, the ring was in the floor, and she had went and opened her Jurassic Express figures and then got some of my figures and was just having a good old time playing with that ring. So, but I messed with her figure a few minutes ago, and some of the joints I'm a little disappointed in, so I'm very curious to see when I get this one out how his joints are. So real quick, we'll take a look at the box. Again, these boxes look great. We've got the big picture right here of Luchasaurus. Logo. This side with the logo, there's your number 41 of Series 5. We'll go ahead and flip it to the back. There's our big portrait of Luchasaurus. Pretty cool one. Huge signature across the front, back of here. This is Double or Nothing, May 25th, 2019, Las Vegas, Nevada. As you can see, the other figures in this series were, of course, Jungle Boy, Hangman Adam Page, SCU, Scorpio Sky, and Kazarian with titles. And then AEW champ Jon Moxley. So, go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what the difference is between my Luchasaurus and my daughter's Luchasaurus. So, trying to get him out of the box, and all this happened. First off, the legs popped off. And then the torso, ab section popped off. Yeah. And I on the cardboard, cut myself in between my two fingers. Hold on. Okay. Wasn't that interesting? So, there you kind of got to see the anatomy of an AEW figure. So I was actually getting ready before all of that happened to talk about how I like the fact that AEW uses this molded plastic and they don't put extra little plastic tie things in there that I got to snip. But that was molded very well to the figure and caused him to fall apart. So very, very interesting. However, it made it very easy to get this little piece off. A lot of the AEW figures seem to come with plastic either around that ab portion or on the arms or a little bit of both. Sometimes it's easy to get off, sometimes it's not. The fact that that popped all the pieces on me made that really easy to get off. But nonetheless, let's take a look at Luchasaurus. Boy, what an exciting video. All right, right off the bat, a lot of colors in this one. He's got covered in tattoos. I love that. Got all that stuff. Look really nice. Oop, I'm sorry. This piece, as you probably saw, comes off. Look at these. Look at the wraps, I should say. I never realized he wore those. He's got the fingertips painted or whatever that's taped with the green. It's pretty cool. The mask. Look at the mask. Looks really cool. Got the tongue. So I could tell you right off the bat, the hips, hip joints here and here, I think they're ball joints. They are a little loose. Arms feel really good. You could get that really cool looking pose there. The hip joints aren't so loose that you can't get him to stand up easy. But if you mess with him, he'll fall over. There we go. Yeah, I'm not overly disappointed. Like with the other AEW figures, double jointed on the arms and on the elbows and knees. We've got articulation at the bicep. We've got the shoulder rotation joint. He's got a lot going on down here. Okay, so at first that looked like one solid piece, but it's not. It's a gold pad and the boot thing. So there's kind of the snake skin looking stuff on the tights. Very cool looking. I thought I really liked Luchasaurus the first time I saw him. He's improved greatly. You know, a lot of them have though. They were really green. They had a lot of really green guys at the very beginning of AEW. So, but I thought it was a very interesting character. A little fact, if you didn't know, Dusty Rhodes is the one that helped him come up with that gimmick. So, I really like that. That's a cool looking figure. But let me grab the other one real fast. This one is the one that my daughter has. This is how she had him posed on top of her chest of drawers thing. There we go. Arms on hers feel really good. This got like that pine cone thing inside the shoulders. You can feel the roughness. So her hip joints are very loose. Alright, let me see what mine do if we do that. Alright, so mine are a little stiffer. Not by much. Will you stop it? See, that hip joint though definitely is a problem. I've been saying it for like months now. I've got some joint stuff that will help these joints that are loose that I want to try. I just haven't got around to doing it. I wanted to do a full day's worth of stuff with it and take it with me to the Chase Collector and fix some of his. I just haven't got there yet. All right. Let's get his tag partner. We've got Jurassic Express. Look how much taller. They hit that with accuracy, man. How cool is that? I would attempt to do the shoulder ride thing. I'm not going to be able to get his knees to bend with those knee pads, I don't think. Yeah, I just can't get his knees right with the knee pads, but let's see what needs to happen to make that a thing. Yeah. Not going to have a repeat of the Miss Elizabeth thing, but there we go. I think I can mess around with them a little bit and actually get that pulled off. The biggest struggle I'm going to have with doing that is I think his loose hip joints. With that amount of weight, he's just going to fall over. He did come with the weapon holder hands. Hey, what are you doing? Video's not over. You got to stay standing. I actually think they look great together. Now I can't get him to stand up. There we go. His foot looks goofy, but he's standing up. Yeah, I think they look great together. There we go. I like that. So now there is a special edition ringside exclusive version of Jurassic Express and the jungle packaging, and they are packaged with him on top of Luchasaurus' shoulders. And there is a variant of that packaging where Lucha is on top of his shoulders. So pretty cool. My daughter does have the regular where Jack is on top of Lucha's shoulders, so it's pretty cool. I may grab it out of her room at some point and show it off for her, but that one's hers. It's not mine. Unless she just wants it up on her desk, I won't bring it in here. The rest of the wrestling stuff on her desk is mine. Yeah. I was a little concerned, especially when he came out of the box in 3 pieces. But he popped back together. Actually trying to pose Jack, I popped him off at the hip. As you saw, the balls that hold those, it was very easy to put back together. It's definitely a different design than the ab crunch that WWE uses. I really actually like this, but you can't put a lot of pressure to it because they come apart. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. How much fun was that? I'm happy. I got Jurassic Express. I could finally put them up on the shelf. I've been sitting on these two for so long. And I know I've said this several times, but I had so many AEW figures, and then when I started doing the videos, I'm like, oh, okay. But I get a new WWE figure, and then I get deeper and deeper in WWE, and these get sidelined. And then I start doing them, and I end up getting one that just disappoints the crap out of me. Won't stand up, can't hold his head up, bad joints, stuff like that. So then I get discouraged and don't want to do AEW unboxings. And then now I have piles of AEW figures, and I got to get caught up. 2025, guys. I've got AEW figures from the first few series that I need to take a look at. So, anywho, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of my newly formed Jurassic Express set? If you hadn't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other great action figure videos and tons of wrestling content. Plus, every Sunday, you're going to get that notification that Gladiator Wrestling Podcast is live right here on YouTube. Come join the show. We have so much fun talking wrestling. Sometimes we talk wrestling figures a little bit. Sometimes we show off some wrestling figures. We just have a great show. It's a can't miss wrestling podcast. If you love wrestling, you got to be there. Don't miss it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.